I get a little nervous, and I was stressing a little bit, and
Sorry, my power went
I was also told
out.
the rules for me being where I'm still at tonight was that I could only stay again if I did the podcast because the podcast is important. So, because somebody actually supports my podcast now.
That's good. Yeah, see.
So, welcome back, Jeffrey. We were just
So I don't know. Sorry, my power went out. There was a surge that went through. Yeah, so
it was all part
I
of
have to
it
bring
was
back
all
up the
part of the
list.
mystique and the grand
Yes.
entry
Yeah, I mean,
of
your
your
timing
Reveals.
was
second and
very
third pick.
TV show-ish, like grand finale. Find
Yeah,
out
right.
next week on.
My number two pick
Yeah.
is
My pick.
find
Oh,
out next Tuesday.
and then it went out. Oh, that's awesome. Well, my number two pick was Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, if you're 6.
Let me go ahead.
Hi, Prince. I'm gonna step on you, bud. I'm hanging out with Prince today.
I love sour candy.
I like sour candy as well. I thought about Sour Patch Kids. I also thought about Lemon Heads. Um,
Also, you
I,
can still use lemon heads.
I like Lemon Heads. I like chewy
I like
Lemon
Lemon
Heads
Heads.
because they got flavors in them too.
Mhm. I like Sour Patch Kids too, but I don't eat a whole lot of. So your number 2 pick is Sour Patch. What about number 3?
Give me 1 second because my list. A second. Because so for number 3, I'm gonna go with peanut M&Ms.
What is it?
Peanut M&Ms.
Nice.
You're all about the
any other
candy.
Is there any other kind of M&Ms?
Exactly right. I mean that's
Well, there's almond. There's pretzel. There's caramel. There's
Actually,
well,
regular
actually, okay,
M&Ms.
actually, I forgot about the caramel and M&M done changed the fucking game when they made those caramel M&Ms. Boy, I tell you what,
I love those.
absolutely,
I haven't tried those yet.
absolute
That's
game
awesome.
changer. How's it going, Everlyn? Absolute
So
game changer.
yeah, so I went with the peanut M&Ms.
Nice.
Awesome. So
He's he look,
2 and 3.
Betty. Jeff is the only one that had 3 picks. Me and Glick still have 1, and then he's doing all candy. And my first pick got thrown right out because I would have won the game.
Except me about that both. You. It's never been like that.
Anyways, oh, it's my
What do
turn.
you got, Michael?
What do I? I don't know.
Yes.
I like that. Here's it.
2 pick. Um, Actually, honestly, like Jeff kind of threw me for a loop on the Sour Patch Kids. I really that's
Right?
like
See, it
right
opens
right
up a
up
whole
there.
new ball game.
Yeah, that was right up there. I would say for me personally, I would say gummy bears.
Nice.
Ooh, very good.
Oh yeah,
I love
it's a classic favorite.
gummy candy.
Yeah, the gummy. We just
I
said
love
Yeah, that's
we just said gummy candies in general, so that
well,
Yeah,
no, because
yeah, we'll
because
just
you
do
can still
because
yeah, okay, that's
I
fine.
was gonna say that way I
we'll
can't.
do we'll do
gummy
just
sticks, and you can't
because
go around and
gummy
go.
bears, gummy worms.
Yeah.
But my personal favorite is Fabaro,
Oh yeah.
or however you pronounce them. Habaro, Habaraba, whatever.
Okay.
Habaro. I don't. We just had a story Wednesday night about the husband.
Yeah, we had the story about the cheating husband. But
So,
yeah, gummy bears for me. And then my number 3, I would say probably. Well, it's like a combo. It would be
Okay.
salt and vinegar, pork rinds with cheesy bacon ranch dip.
Oh, God.
not a big fan of pork rinds, and I don't like salt and vinegar.
I'm not either.
I love salt and vinegar. I love salt and vinegar.
But what you guys like? All right, so
yeah, that's what we're doing.
Hold on,
What
I
I
gotta
would
type
get,
that in.
what I would want, and that
just put salt
combo,
and vinegar pork rinds.
that combo with the dip, it's like really good.
Right.
I was gonna say just dumb it down and
Oh,
just
sounds
put pork, just put pork rinds, I guess, or salt and vinegar pork rinds or whatever, because Jeff already has a hard enough time condensing everything. I don't think anybody else is gonna pick
Yeah,
pork rinds.
it's hard enough to make everything fit.
So I'm just more the list, but we heard what you.
Yeah.
Yeah, with cream cheese and hot sauce. Yeah, that's up there.
So
All right.
That's a good-
so we
that's
got
a
to
good
come
one.
in. We got to come in.
I mean, like I said, I'm not a fan of pork rinds in general,
Mhm.
but I do like the salt and vinegar. That's awesome.
Oh, I had a
First try.
buddy. I had
2
a
and 3.
buddy that used to make it homemade, and he'd put extra shit on there, and that stuff was
Oh yeah.
bananas. Bananas. All right, but I had to spell it.
My favorite snack just walked in the door. Like, got fuck
There
up.
you
We
go.
got the cops called on me.
See?
Um,
Now is she in uniform? That is the question.
yeah, she had the detail.
See, that's dangerous.
Trust me, I know. I have to,
So, Christopher, number 2.
oh yeah, I already told you my number 2. No, it's
No,
perfect.
you didn't.
No,
You got it.
no, you didn't.
Yeah, just walked in.
No, if my number 1 don't count, your number 2 don't count.
That can't count. Sir.
Oh, my bad.
They don't have salt and flavored.
Number
salt,
2.
Salt and vinegar flavored cop.
Number 2. I'm gonna go
Right?
with Airheads.
Airheads. Nice.
Airheads.
Yeah. What?
And number 3.
And number 3. Let's go with good old fashioned Starburst. The original Starburst.
Original. Okay, I was going to my next question. I mean, do you want the fruit or the original, or what's the other one? It's tropical.
Dude, they've got 975 other flavors of
I know.
Starburst. Just the OG Starburst, man. Especially the yellow.
Okay. Well, I have to go
I like the
dig back
big
into
ones.
the chips pile.
Really?
I'm going to dig back into the chips pile.
When Starburst did all reds, I was like, "Holy shit, I love this." But
Yeah. It's like the guy with the gummy bear.
I don't know. I used to candy doesn't like make me hyper. Candy like mellows me out, calms me down. So I like
Sounds
whenever
like
I
a
was
Cauliflower,
so
right?
sad,
Nice.
huh?
They have wings too, Edward.
I said that sounds like a fat guy excuse.
No, it just never. I never got sugar rushes.
I
So
know.
whenever I'd break up with a girl, I would get like the big bag of Starburst and just pop them in my mouth.
Well, I'm going to dive into. I'm going to change it up a little bit. This is still a snack, and I'm sure neither one of you thought about it, but I'm going to go with the all-time favorite, ice cream. Technically a snack, and the flavor. And normally I wouldn't pick this flavor, but I recently discovered it like a year ago, and now that's the only ice cream I eat. It is the Nestle Crunch flavored. So it's like a Crunch bar in chocolate ice cream. It's awesome.
I'm with Tina, mint chocolate chip.
I feel like mint chocolate chip's good, but it's so damn overrated. But that
Yeah,
Nestle, that Nestle's Crunch Bar ice cream, Jeff,
Holy shit, dude.
that ain't no joke, boy. That ain't
shit.
no joke.
I like
Now the
Kinder
only problem I
Sundae.
have with it, it doesn't have nuts in it.
But-
Since I already picked it, I'm not going to.
You look like you want all the
technically-
nuts, don't you?
But Nestle
You gotta
Crunch
have
Bars
all-
don't have nuts in them.
I like new Moose Tracks better. Moose Tracks ice cream has miniature Reese's cups in it.
I love
But I can't
Moose
get
Tracks.
But Nestle's Crunch Bars don't have nuts in them though.
Exactly.
So-
That's the
And
only
then-
problem
I'll
with
tell
the
you
Nestle
what,
Crunch.
The
Flavored ice cream.
Speedway, right down the road from my house that we've talked about several times.
Right?
They've got that Nestle's Crunch ice cream, the pints, two for uh, two
Yes.
for $4. And guess who buys two of
Oh
them at
yeah.
a time when he buys some?
Well, like I
This
said, I
badass.
mentioned it. I mentioned it to one of the episodes back. I mentioned it to Chris. I said, "Dude, this stuff is fire. It's awesome." And I'm not even a chocolate guy. I'm not a big chocolate guy.
Yeah.
And
Rich says
I
the
bought
one
it
that's
on a
already
whim.
on his third chocolate on his list. Not a
Yeah, but
chocolate
it's
guy.
like I'm not. But if you check, all the chocolate stuff I have has peanut butter in it, with the exception of the ice
It
cream.
has nuts in it because you like nuts.
Hey,
What's your number 4 pick,
sometimes you feel like
Michael?
yes. What is your number 4? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
So fucking aggressive for no reason.
Right?
Damn nuts because you like nuts, Jeff.
Nuts. Ah, calm down.
I could
Yeah.
tell just by looking at you. You like the
is
little
your
leaders
number 4?
and some tiny nuts.
What is your number 4, Michael?
Damn it.
Yeah. This is where
I'm
it
gonna
gets
go
hard.
with king size since you wanted to be all technical last week. I'm gonna go with king size
Badass.
fast break bars.
Oh, those
What is
fast
it,
break
Fast
bars are
Break?
so good. You
What are
probably
they?
never had them. They probably don't have them down there. It's like a Reese's cup and a Kit Kat had a baby.
Oh, and what's it called?
he just naughty on himself. He just naughty on himself.
Yeah,
Well,
It's called Reese's Fast Break.
Fast Break.
yep, Reese's Fast Break. They are really good, and they have nuts in them, Jeffrey.
Oh,
So
I think I've seen those.
yeah,
Yeah, no, we have them here. Yeah.
king size nuts.
No,
So,
that's
all
what
right.
Jeff likes, leggy
Well,
lady.
All right. Christopher.
I will go ahead and put, for the first time, I will put chocolate on my list. And much like Michael, I will go with the king size because you're not yourself when you're hungry, Michael. So I'm going to need you to eat this Snickers.
Snickers.
And calm the fuck down. Because you're a little rambunctious tonight.
You know
need
what?
to go to
Well,
church
I'll-
tomorrow.
I
You need
like
Jesus.
There's
Snickers,
a reason why.
but problem.
There's a reason why I'm a little rambunctious, but I am not going to talk about it.
The only problem I have with Snickers is I can't eat a whole one. It's too sweet.
It's
It's
really
too sweet.
sweet, but it's one of the few chocolate candy bars that I like. That I really.
It's about the only main straight up candy bar that I eat.
Yeah.
Okay, for my number 5, I am going to go with I'm going to go into the kitchen and I'm going to make me a plate of
Snickers
nachos
are
with
when you're
jalapenos.
angry. Yes.
So it's nachos,
Huh?
with jalapenos.
Nice. Lately, they've always been Snickers over here, as far as I know of. But on the back of the wrapper, they had different things like Marathon and stuff like that. But it's always been Snickers, as far as I know of here in the States. Ladies
For
are
what is it?
Snickers.
Oh, okay.
She asked if Snickers were originally called Marathon over there. She's in
No.
Scotland, I believe, right? Lady?
No, they've always been Snickers in the
Yeah,
States.
That's what I've always known them as Snickers. So.
Yeah.
It was a
Okay,
toss-up
Michael.
between Snickers and another candy bar that I really like, but Snickers
Well, you still have one more.
is kind of my go-to.
So when it comes to snacks, I'm kind of like a basic guy because I'm not a big snack eater, and usually if I do eat snacks, that becomes my meal. So
Stop
You
spinning the
know,
coin.
it's quick.
Is it break time?
No,
in about 10 minutes.
no, more like 20 because it took forever for you to start it. I'm gonna go with the good old fashioned brick
That's
of
That's what I thought.
brick of. Are you gonna let me talk or what?
Oh
I'm
my
letting you talk.
God. Somebody's
Yeah.
aggressive tonight.
I
You
know.
need to eat a Snickers. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus
I'm
Christ.
gonna go with the. He loves you. I'm gonna go with the good old fashioned brick of pepper jack cheese, and Triscuits crackers, and summer sausage.
Okay, that's a lot for me to type.
Cheese.
Somebody's changing. And summer sausage?
Summer sausage.
Really, you're gonna make fun of this guy because of his nuts, and you're over there picking summer sausages?
Yeah, exactly. I like summer sausages.
I got some sausage to put in your hand. Bang.
Yeah. See, yeah. Tell him, Leggy. Tell him to shut the hell up. He forgets who the host is sometimes around here. So what is that? So you went nachos number 5.
Yes.
You went summer sausage number 5.
Well, he went pepper jack cheese
No.
and summer sausage.
Oh, a combo, another
And
combo.
Triscuits crackers.
Oh, okay.
I can't type in Triscuits. That's too much. I won't be able to make it small.
Okay.
It's one picture.
Okay. Oh, I want to.
Why don't you just do?
I want to see your. I want to see your cheese and crackers with another cheese and crackers combination that's better. But
Yeah, extra sharp. I change it up.
Got some
Yeah,
sharp
sharp
combos
pepper
over there. They're kind of like a
Right?
Pregnant with a cheese, baby.
Yes. Pregnant with a cheese, baby.
The best
Right,
part
it's
is
gonna
when
cost you
Jeff goes off at the end. He goes,
Yeah.
nailed it.
Yeah, you know what? Try to do it along with it. It's not as easy as it sounds.
Yeah,
You know,
it is tough to
I
do
was
it.
saying.
Well, this isn't my number 5 pick. I'm debating here because again I didn't have a list, but now that you did the Triscuits and the cheese,
Right? That's a good. That's like
it's
a
good.
that's
good.
dinner.
It's good, but there's a better cheese and cracker combination.
Ooh, shots fired, ladies and gentlemen.
You gonna do the canned cheese?
No, fuck that.
Hey, that canned
Actually,
cheese,
you know what?
don't
You know what?
shit
What
on
the
that
hell
canned
are those?
cheese. It's
What
awesome.
the hell are those crackers called? Oh God, I can't think of the name of them.
My favorite Triscuits would be olive oil and
You talking about like Ritz?
No, not Ritz.
Ritz are awesome. Ritz are awesome just by
Yeah,
themselves.
Ritz are okay. Ritz are
No,
okay.
they are.
Now you got, the problem with this list is
There it
making
is.
me fucking
Okay,
hungry.
okay. So, because this is I've done candy this whole time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this little combination for you. The club crackers, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah.
Little
Yeah.
soft, yellow, buttery club crackers,
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
and Colby Jack cheese.
Yes.
And you can throw summer sausages on there if you want, but you don't need the summer sausage. The club crackers and Colby Jack cheese are perfect. An Amish Colby Jack, now you don't have to get that specific, but like an
Right.
Amish Colby Jack and those club crackers, whew, it's like a little bit of heaven in your mouth. Cheese!
See that was I couldn't remember the name until what the fuck is summer sausage? Well,
Well,
Only the. It's when you take your dick out in the summertime.
No.
Gotta walk around.
that's what woke Jeff does. All right. So summer
here's what,
sausage is a delectable little snack.
here's what killed me. Is I wasn't even thinking along like the actual food line like you guys. My number 5 pick is going to be probably one of my favorite candies of all time, and it's so hard to find them. If you guys remember the Rolos, little chocolate with caramel.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Right? I love those things,
Yes.
and I don't know why they're so hard to find anymore. But every time I see a package of, or every time if I'm in a gas station or a truck stop or whatever, and I see some, I grab me a couple packages.
Oh, yeah.
What's
Well,
the one
one of the things that.
does?
Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
not nutrageous, but it's another one. But it's like I really love it, but I did fast break instead because I have yet to open a. It doesn't have caramel everywhere.
Yeah, you know,
But
that,
it's
that
like-
comes down to how long it's been on the shelf.
And it's got Reese's Pieces in it too. But it's like caramel, chocolate, peanut butter, and Reese's Pieces, and it's like
Ooh.
amazing. But it's just so
So-
messy.
So here we're gonna go to break here.
Ooh. Leggy
So-
said, do you love anybody enough to give up your last Rolo?"
That is tough.
That's a rough.
Yeah, that is pretty tough. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna tell you something.
So,
I'm gonna tell you something. I went to. This is Friday. I went to the gas station. I hadn't eaten all day, because I forget. And they had a grilled chicken. No, it was fried chicken club. So it had Colby Jack cheese on it. It had bacon. It was a bun. I went and I loaded that thing up with pickles, onions, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomatoes, mustard. It was
that's
perfect.
that's the one thing
Hey,
about
what's
that's
going on,
weird
Bubba?
about Mexico is like anytime I go to McDonald's with the fam, everybody picks their pickles off their fucking hamburgers and gives them to me
Why?
No, I
because
love my pickles. I love
I'm
my
the only
pickles.
one in the household who eat fucking pickles. It is so weird.
Extra pickles.
Fucking
I can't
A.
keep pickles at my house. It's surprise. I'm
Before
actually surprised I didn't put pickles on the list.
before
Um,
before COVID bullshit, they had
That
at
actually would have
McDonald's
been an interesting
they had
snack
that
pick.
circle table at McDonald's that they had extra pickles and the pump ketchups and shit. And I would literally empty that pickle thing onto my tray and just take it back to my table
yeah,
because they're awesome.
but any, right, and I do, and
Leggy,
McDonald's pickles does taste
that's
like
the only
ass,
pickles I'm
and
allowed
I
to
do
get.
not like. I do
I
not
can't buy
like Wendy's
pickles.
pickles either.
I cannot buy pickles
But
here.
back to the story. I had this thing loaded up to the nines, and the kids weren't hungry. I had Catherine and Samantha with me. They weren't
Mm-hmm.
hungry. We're about to pick up John, and then I'm eating this thing, and I'm telling you, it's like the best chicken sandwich I had in a long time. And I'm not like
Chicken
a
sandwich is
huge
awesome.
chicken. I'm not a huge chicken eater, but I'm eating and I'm loving this thing. I was McDonald's. I'm loving it. And then Samantha puts her arm around my arm. She says, "Daddy, I'm hungry. Can I have the last bite?"
No.
And I'm just going, I'm,
He
I'm a
just
fat
shoves it in his
man.
mouth. He's like, "It's all gone. Sorry."
I'm a fat man. And you asked me what if I could share.
Got him.
Cardinal rule number one: you never. And I handed her the rest of my sandwich, and I said, "Samantha, I just want you to know one thing." She's like, "What, Daddy?" I said, "I love you so much because I'm a fat man and I just shared my food, and this
I
was
just
like the
love
best
it.
chicken sandwich I ever had. And gas station
No.
food sucks, but not today." And I handed it to her, and she's like, "Oh, thanks, Daddy."
I always do the same thing. I sit there when they ask for the last bite, and I look at it and I go, and I shove it in my mouth and go, "Sorry."
You're right,
it's all gone,
Tony.
I'll tell you.
Mm.
That's really what it was. If she hadn't put her hand around my arm, it would have been like a note.
Man,
But
I'll eat the shit out of some gas station food. I have no judgment when it comes to gas station food.
No, I don't either.
I know it'll be the death.
So, since
but-
we're getting ready to go to break, let me go ahead and recap the starting.
Yeah, we still
five
got a
for
few minutes
snacks.
to break, but go ahead and recap.
So- So Chris went with Doritos Nacho Cheese, Airheads, Starburst Originals, King Size Snickers, and the Club Crackers and Colby Jack Cheese. Michael went with popcorn with extra butter, gummy bears, or gummy food in general, salt and vinegar pork rinds, King Size Reese's Fast Break, and the Pepper Jack Cheese and Summer Sausage. And I went with Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Sour Patch Kids, Peanut M&Ms, ice cream from Nestle Crunch flavor, and nachos with jalapenos. So I will get that list put up as soon as possible.
But up
top 5 snacks. Oh,
snacks,
and
Tony.
I will as a like FYI, like my taste changed daily. So that was just what I was feeling. Tomorrow, I wouldn't even want to eat any of it.
Well, a
Yes,
little, FYI,
agreed,
a little
agreed.
FYI for everybody. Didn't none of us make a list? We all just pulled that out of our ass.
Yeah, that was literally out of
That
our
was a-
asses.
that was
Out
a
of our
free-
ass.
That was because
That was a
it's
freestyle
not
list.
something you really look up. It's not something you can look up. No, it's just for in the moment.
Mhm.
We literally just came up with that off the top of our head, Tony.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh, Mike
maybe
and
the summer
Ike's. Very nice.
sausage and cheese and crackers.
Tony, real quick.
Yeah, Mike's and
Well, hold
Ike's,
on.
but
Mike,
hot
hold on,
tamales,
Mike.
all of those are good.
Tony, send me a quick 5 on here. So, Mike,
Um,
read them off,
and,
boys.
and just to give you guys a little FYI on the starting five,
Mm-hmm.
basically, when you go onto Facebook or or not necessarily have Facebook or Snapchat or TikTok or Instagram or whatever, all you're doing is voting on which list you like the best. You're not
Yes.
voting on the person that you wish you could sleep with because he wears a dress and takes his shirt off and copies my haircut and my beard and all my videos. He's basically a wish version of me. You're voting on the best list. That's not a shot at you, Mike. That's a shot at 5 particular ladies that watch this podcast.
I will
Hey,
have you
Wicked,
know
I'm with you on that. I will not eat
that my
white cheddar
friends, and
Doritos.
they are my friends, but they vote who they like the best. And I'm sorry,
It's not who
Click,
they like the vote. It's
you
not who they
didn't
like the
get
best.
Betty's vote. You did not get Betty's vote because you put Rocky Horror Picture Show on there, and I put Charlie and the Chocolate Factory
I was honest.
by Johnny Depp on. That's the reason why I got it. The first time we did this, and I
Did you
was
get Tony's
there,
Bob?
the first time I was that I didn't get her vote. So you cannot say that. They vote their conscience.
Dude, vote their conscience, my ass.
They do. But sounds like
Your guilty
for
pleasure
someone
was
that
the
won
complete
last
dog shit
week,
list.
for someone that won last week and still crying.
Oh, I'm not crying.
Well, it looked like you're crying because you won last week.
He's
You
too busy
know,
doing other
more like
stuff.
shut your whore mouth and let's keep on rolling. We'll see how this week goes.
I'm just letting you know.
You know, hey guys, I gotta
The
say,
top five.
Tony D
Top
pulling
five
out the
snacks.
runs.
They're
Tony D
not.
pulling
Oh,
out
I
the
like
runs.
that.
That shit's-
Chewy runs
that's-
are way better than regular runs.
Oh, shut your mouth.
And I
That is
figured I
just
didn't have her
wrong.
vote this week either. So, because Jeff did Sour Patch Kids, I guarantee it. She's voting for Jeff this week.
Sausage Kids rock, dude.
And to be fair, you kind of I was going to do Sour Patch Kids.
I do Sour Patch Kids.
Really?
I love Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, I was going to do that. Yeah, Tad
I'm just
Mamas has asked you a
Once
question.
again, Tony D is in the running. I'm gonna give his list quick. So he went with Mike and Ike's hot tamales, white cheddar Doritos, which sounds awesome by the way.
Oh, they are.
I've never had those.
Spearmint
That's
Mentos
amazing.
and Runts. So he's
I'm
gonna
with
only win
Tony on
second
everything
place,
except
but
for the
he's in it.
Mentos.
Gassy, he said. Chewy Runts make you gassy.
Ask me
There
what.
you go.
It was the
Eddie
top
wants to know what
Yeah.
Tony's list is again.
Tony's list? Okay. Mike and Ike's hot tamales, white cheddar Doritos, spearmint Mentos, and Runts.
Oh, Jeff, when you get the picture and you post it onto Facebook or whatever, try to get a good pic.
Mm-hmm.
It's not blurry.
Yeah.
And then either make a separate post on Twitter or I'll make it. Don't do the share thing because it makes
Don't copy.
it makes it a
Okay.
pain in the ass.
Okay.
So
I feel like I want to try that,
it's the
Tony.
it is our top 5 favorite snacks list. It'll be posted tomorrow on
Yes.
Facebook, and then maybe tomorrow evening when I get home, it'll be. I'll get it onto all the other social media. And I'll get it on Snapchat and TikTok as well.
I haven't had Mike and Ike's in forever. Damn.
Right, Leggy.
I haven't even thought of that.
I did a TikTok, a little kind of like that with the Mentos and Coca-Cola.
Bombs,
It was funny
yes.
as shit. It was funny as shit.
No, but so there's your list, folks.
Jackass.
It will be up.
By YouTube.
I will. I got everything. I got to do. Last week's I did not spell check, and I got a bunch of shit for it.
Dude, you
You should have won last week.
butchered the
List
spelling
sucked.
last week. That was so
What did I spell wrong?
bad.
I didn't catch it because my Grammarly didn't catch it.
Yeah. It was so bad. I was like, oh.
My spell checker didn't take it.
I think your spell checker was drunk last week or something.
Yeah.
I need a.
It was
Where,
bad.
can you get those? I've never seen white cheddar Doritos. I want to try that.
They're so good.
Oh, that's on. Now see, I'm a Cool Ranch guy. I love Cool Ranch, but I can't buy them here. I have to. I can only buy them once in a blue moon from a certain store, and when they have them because they're imported, and they cost $10 a bag. So I really got to be in the mood for them.
Good. Betty wants to know that when you post it on TikTok and stuff, could you just click on the name?
Wait, what I'm
that
going
they
to do,
wanna
okay,
know
so
for.
yeah, I meant to say that. Thank you, Mike and Betty. So when we post on TikTok, I'll put down in the comments all four of our names, and all you guys have to do is just like the name. You don't have to put a comment or anything. Just like who you think wins. So
Mike Tony D says they're in the organic aisle.
Really?
the white.
See, I like
yeah,
taco
the
flavored
white,
Doritos
yeah, the white
with
the white
jalapeno
cheddar.
cheese dip. I'm with you on that, Tina. I also like Cool Ranch. I think Cool Ranch
Cool
is my
Ranch
favorite.
rocks.
Yeah. It
The
was
problem
very.
is the bag goes too fast.
But
It almost went on the list, but like I said, this list is, you know,
easy, Marcus.
don't think that you got, you don't think you got me figured out, but because I'd change it tomorrow. I just
No, agreed. Today's one
Oh, yeah,
list.
this is just
Tomorrow,
like a
I'm in
fly
the mood for
flip.
someone else. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
no, but I mean, but what Mike's saying is that today I might be craving Cool Ranch Doritos. Tomorrow, I want popcorn.
but the nachos,
It's
that's
because they're imported. They don't manufacture them here in Mexico, so I can only get them from imported.
Well,
Same with
with
Mountain
that,
Dew and
with that being
shit
said,
like that.
before we beat this horse too much,
yes,
it's dead. It's gone. The list will be posted tomorrow,
yeah.
at least on Facebook, and then it'll be posted everywhere else by Monday at the latest.
Yeah. Yeah, Sundays I've come to take, since I spend so much time on my computer, I basically take Sundays and I just leave the fucker closed because.
See, I told you, right?
Yeah. But it's only
I
because
started.
if it was social media only, probably not. But since I work on my computer and I sit in front of my computer 8 hours a day, if not more, plus the podcast, I'm sick and tired of looking at it.
There's only a couple people that get any of my attention on Sunday. So
Same here.
you two being lucky enough to get my attention, I don't know how much longer I'm going to let you have my attention on Monday.
Oh,
Well,
shut the fuck
the
up.
thing is,
It's
like
over.
YouTube, I only watch YouTube on my TV
Mm-hmm.
because
But,
I have it's straight through my PlayStation. That's the
but
only place I watch
yeah.
YouTube.
Let's go ahead and
I
take
do.
a real quick.
I
take
do
a
my
real-
streaks, and then after that, there's only like 3 or 4 people I talk to.
Yeah, can I get a separate streak outside of the streak that you're sending to the 40 other women that you're talking to right now? Because it really concerns me when I get the Snapchat good morning from you and you're like, good morning. You may not be feeling
Morning,
it today,
beautiful.
but you're amazing and you're pretty and don't let anybody tell you any differently. Just because there's clouds now don't mean that the sun won't shine on you.
And Chris is just like,
I read
You are amazing. I do want you to, and I have
No.
guys on my Snapchat, and they get that too. They're like, quit making me out to look like I'm this douchebag.
no,
You are
what he's
amazing.
saying
Fine.
is like,
Fine.
it's
I just
one
want my own
thing.
personal
You
life.
fucking
I just
suck,
want my
Nick.
own
You suck
personalized
balls.
good morning.
And you gargle,
Oh my
you
God,
gargle
Mike,
on
get a
semen as a
Snickers.
mouthwash.
No,
all
I
right.
want my own
Mike,
personal.
Mike.
I am very needy, and I want my own personal
I have a request.
Snapchat message
I
Yes.
have a
everyone.
request.
I don't want the same good morning everybody else is getting. I want my own.
Yeah, I individual everybody. Mike, I have a request during break. take a fucking Snickers, dude. Jesus Christ, you're so aggressive today.
Right?
You just-
You can't all be
There's a reason for that.
Jesus.
But well, yeah, let's take a break real quick, guys. We'll come right back. Got a little Blacktop Mojo, mainly because I love this new song, and it seems like everybody else.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I want to do a little strike me for the break. So we'll be right back here in just a few minutes, guys. And we got news and top 10, and God knows what else is going to happen. But enjoy a little Blacktop Mojo.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm just over here breaking everything. Don't mind me. Why are you turned all the way down?
Not perfectly.
They got you, Jeff. All right, and welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the show so far. I'm Glick, hanging out with Jeffrey and Michael, maybe. I don't know if Michael's here or not. Maybe he'll be here. I think we need a break.
They did get me on that only because I went outside for a smoke because I'm not allowed to smoke.
Dude, they almost got me.
And I came back in and it was like going quiet. Yeah. I was like, oh, cool, perfect. I timed that perfectly.
They always got me. I was finishing up going to the restroom and whatnot, and then I heard it and I was like, oh God! So I was like,
oh shit!
Oh shit, Chuck!
Yes.
So I'm sprinting back in here. But no, like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying
Mike,
the show.
You were frozen for a second with smoke coming out of your mouth. It looked really cool.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far tonight. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and then you can join us here every Wednesday and Saturday night. Saturday night live. Hang out in the chatter's box and shoot the shit with us here on Haps. And you can get every episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple, and all that
All
stuff.
wherever you get podcast jollies.
All of them.
And then you can
All
email
of
us too. Oh,
At Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. Chris actually stood up from his chair for those listening. Apparently, he saw one of Mike's Snapchats and had to go throw up.
I'm not throwing up. I was talking and my throat got dry.
Jeez.
So,
That's it.
yeah,
I'm
it's been
shutting
an
down
interesting week.
Snapchat.
No,
Fuck
it's
it.
been.
Or
Yeah.
I'm deleting this shit.
Oh, don't be a baby.
Nobody can talk to
Did
me.
you eat your Snickers? Because it doesn't sound like it. Jesus.
No, I
Why
didn't.
is he so damn aggressive?
I got onto my kids.
Lord.
Oh,
Got onto the kids.
they
We're
just
stressing Grandpa and Grandma out.
Oh, dude, my week was so stressful this week. It's been ridiculous. My dogs have decided to destroy the gate that I built.
Again?
Yeah, well, no, they literally just destroyed it. Like, they ripped it off the hinges. I rebuilt it tomorrow. And they destroyed the fence, so they were getting out and just disturbing the entire neighborhood. And every time I patch a hole, they'd make a new one. So, that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
Why have you not just put them damn dogs down?
It's been, that thought's come through my mind a lot this week. Because every time I turn around, I kid you not, 5:30 in the morning, I'm out screaming dogs' names, walking through the neighborhood. Looking like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. You've got to do that. There's just too many.
Oh, Tina.
But I have a call in for a guy to come in. He's going to start enclosing the back with a concrete wall and the roof, the whole 9 yards.
There you go.
Awesome.
Now that I can afford it.
So I do have. You definitely got to do something with them.
Yeah.
With them. Oh yeah, I just with them dogs. I gotta find it, but I do have. I got a couple of news stories tonight.
Excellent.
I intentionally turned my camera off, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that. No, I'm actually gonna have the guy start building the wall all the way up, so it's over 8 feet. While Chris is finding his list, I'm gonna do it, or his news, and then get the laundry room built. I'm gonna buy a new washer and dryer because mine are slowly dying, and then the dog area will be done, and then my tool area will be done as well.
The heck are my intros? Oh, there they are.
There they are.
All right.
This just in, President Glick says.
President Glick just.
Oh, I do have to say,
Kim Jong-un.
before you go into the news, I have to say, Chris, let the pizza boy go.
You got what?
I said, before we get into the news, I have to say, Chris, let the pizza boy go.
So listen to this. Listen to this. Okay, listen.
First of all, right, because I know you two have been wanting to get into this, and you've
Yes.
and you have been behaved.
Yes.
Your business is your business, Glenn. We're okay.
There's no pizza boy. We actually went out and got pizza last night.
I'm just saying,
So it was
The
a
pizza
waiter.
place has called me 3 times going, hey, let Chris know to let the motherfucker go.
What was that?
He's got pizza to deliver.
We did not have pizza delivered. We went and picked it up ourselves.
It's DiGiorno.
Last night went very well.
There you go, Mike. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Oh, it wasn't DiGiorno. It was pizza from actually a really good pizza place down here that I never had before. It was so good.
Yeah?
I think last
Little
night went pretty
Caesars?
well. No.
If he wanted cardboard, he could buy a fan and beat the box. Jesus.
What was that? What is that pizza place called?
Little Caesars at my.
La Rosa's Pizza
Oh, okay.
down here. But last night went pretty well, I think. Right? I mean, I'm still here, so
Yeah.
no, it was great. Well, I think the biggest thing was that we were both extremely relieved to realize or to find out that we were actually real.
I have a request. Can
You
I
have a
see the
request?
badge? Can I see the badge?
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't want to be on camera.
No, I just want the badge.
I think you said something else for a second. I was getting ready to come to the in and punch you.
No. I said badge, as in we all know that she is a police officer.
that. Holy shit.
Right?
And it did
Yeah,
sound
I was
bad when I replayed it.
B!
but-
B! He said
Whoa.
B!
It's a
No,
B.
he
not
said
a
B!
B as in boy. B.
Yes.
B as a boy!
Let me clarify.
Party!
No, we had a very good night last night, and
There it is.
she did have to work tonight. She had a detail tonight, so I got to see her in uniform. What?
And ladies and gentlemen, Chris is in trouble.
Why am I in trouble? I didn't do anything.
Because no.
I'm in trouble.
In the dirty way. I meant it in the dirty way, as in like, oh, Chris
I'm
is in
just
trouble.
in general. I'm in trouble. So
Yeah, the man is hooked.
absolutely.
As someone that knows Chris for 25 years, the man is hooked. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yep. That's what I kept telling him.
Yes.
So in other news, yes. In breaking
I-
news, no,
Oh,
not
did you get your
necessarily.
pepper used? Did you use your pepper? Seriously, did you hit me with the
Again
micro
with the
pepper?
names!
You probably no.
Again with the name!
He
Hey,
said he
talking
brought
about a pepper!
No.
A
Listen,
gentleman never kisses and tells.
Here's the okay. I'll give you that. But Chris sent that message to Mike, and I said that he was kind of nervous. And I reminded him. I said, "Hey, don't forget the tweezers." And Chris said, "It's okay. I brought pepper." And I
I told you
lost
about
it.
that.
I lost my mind laughing. It took me forever to type ha 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 because I had tears in my eyes laughing because he said he brought pepper. That's hilarious. And if
Sometimes
nobody gets, I had to
Just
explain the
forgot all
joke
his
to my wife.
podcast shit.
I
Pepper, though.
explained the joke to my wife, but holy shit.
pepper to make it sneeze and pop out.
Exactly, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
if you
For the
just give it a
people
little pepper, it'll pop its head out. And
Like I
she's
said.
like, "You guys are disgusting." I
It's
said,
like-
"Yeah, you do know us, right?"
Big-
Is this your first time?
Exactly. I was like, "How
but no,
long have we been married?"
like I said, a gentleman does not kiss himself. I'll just say that we had a good night.
Fair enough.
But a very
I
good
wasn't asking for kiss and tell. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, did you have to use the pepper?
night. We had a very good night, and I'm still here. So obviously
That's a good sign.
But I did have to promise that we would do this tonight in order for me to stay because
I do have a
Which
question.
I do appreciate that.
I do
As
have
I
a
said
question.
earlier.
Can I see, Glick? Can I see your ankles? I just want to make sure you're not under house arrest.
Get that
No,
little
I'm not
watch
under
off your
house arrest.
ankle.
Yeah.
Blink,
And
little bit
can
of
I see
blink
my-
twice if you need a rescue.
I'm not
Blink
just
She's
twice.
got handcuffs and shit. She has handcuffs and shit.
She does. Don't hurt
Give
me.
me
She
a
does.
thumbs up if you need help.
Deed or want. No. No, so that was part of the deal. When the kids did bail on me this weekend, they wanted to stay with their mom all weekend because their sisters are there. And I told her last night, I was like, hey, I can stay tonight, tomorrow night too, if that's okay. She's like, yes, but you have to promise she'll do the podcast. So that's really awesome that she does support this.
I do
She's
like that.
100% behind this, and she's a fan of it because not only is she watching us live right now. Oh god,
She's got her gun out, folks.
they don't fit. I'm too big for
She
your
cuffed
handcuffs.
his ass.
I am too big for your handcuffs.
You're not.
Yes, I
Well,
am.
here's my question. Which handcuffs does she have? Is they hinge?
Yeah,
Or
the
they chain?
handcuffs. Yeah, the
She got
hinge.
the hinge ones? Ooh, those suck. I've been in those. Those suck.
Yeah, she can't move.
Yeah, they
I'm
suck.
too big. Look at you.
She's one of
Look at
those
that. There you go.
cops, folks.
Freak. Uh-huh. Who's that damn Siri play Little Wayne? Cameron said that earlier as soon as he came into the podcast. No,
You guys go.
me.
Moving on into the news.
So,
Sorry.
Yeah, no, so like I said, it's nice to have that kind of support, and that was the deal that we
Yes.
selected to do the show tonight. So, which then in turn put me in panic mode because I didn't have anything, laptop or anything like that. So I had
And to clarify, that are not seeing this live, Chris is not wearing pants as we speak, so.
I am wearing
Which is why he wouldn't let us see his ankles.
Exactly.
that. That's so weird. What is this, 1863?
Right?
Just want to make sure you're not under house arrest with the little beeper thingy.
I don't think so. If I am, oh well, shit happens. Not a bad thing.
I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp. I know how this shit works.
I done told her to.
How it works.
I done told her to lock me up and throw away the key. So.
Yeah, Glick's like, this is torture. Chain me to the wall.
Chain me to the wall. There's a 90s reference for you, folks.
Right?
Yes.
Keith Marin as a chihuahua singing, if this is torture, chain me to the wall.
Now, what movie was it?
I do not know. I just know it was an animated cartoon dog movie. I remember
Is
seeing the
that
commercial.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua or something like that?
No,
No.
Oliver and Company.
No, it's a
Oh.
Oliver and Company. Thank you. Yes, it came out.
My
in
dad
like,
said
I
that
think-
I'm full
I want
of
to say
useless
94,
information.
95. 94, 95, something like that.
Hmm.
And
All
that the preview for it was on everywhere, all
No
the time.
need to worry. Oh yeah, I love that movie.
I've only seen it like twice.
So somebody is breaking cardinal rule sin number 1 on the podcast
no
rules.
eating on the podcast.
Well, somebody
Yeah.
also, the reigning. I'm not even reigning. I'm just basically God when it comes to this podcast. So I do whatever I want. And I was letting you two talk. I'm trying to get into news.
No, go ahead and with the news.
Yeah, exactly. Says the guy who had to literally pull teeth to be like, "Hey guys, we're gonna do the show tonight, but I need you guys to take over my responsibilities for one night."
I saw that, and then you just took them back.
And then you're like, and then then both of you guys were like, "Oh god, oh god."
No, I had everything covered. I just
Really
did a
quick?
test real quick.
Now let's be
to make sure
honest.
my-
Really quick, was that the reaction that you got from me? Because I believe the reaction you got from me was, "Give me the shit, let's do it."
100% the reaction.
But into the news.
Never fear, I got this. We're gonna go ahead and start out with. We can go to Ireland if
Okay,
you guys would like.
I'm ready.
Beautiful country. It's my island.
All right, calm down, Duncan McLeod or the Clan McLeod.
Exactly.
Or Braveheart or whatever the hell you want to call yourself. London. London police in Ireland are investigating reports that a body of a dead man was brought to a post office in an attempt to collect his pension. They weekend and buried this guy. It sounds like
Nice.
to
That's what I was
collect
just
his.
about to say. Did they full on just kind of here's his hand? Check the prints.
It says the Irish Times said a man who appeared to be in his 60s was dragged into the post office in the town of Carlow on Friday, propped up by two younger men. Is this or is this not weekend at Bernie?
It sounds exactly like it.
Right? Sneaky Pete says Mr. Flannels looks like he needs a better connection. He's down in the dungeon.
Yeah.
When questioned by staff, oh excuse me, the two fled, leaving behind the older man who was found out to be dead. Ireland's National Police Force, the Garda Síochána, I don't know what the hell that is, but okay, would not discuss the details of the case, but the officers were investigating the circumstances surrounding the unexplained death of the elderly male. In the Carlow area, the force said an autopsy would be conducted to determine the cause of the man's death, according to the Irish Times. One of the younger men had inquired about collecting someone's pension and was told that the recipient,
Recipient? How do you say the word?
recipient
Or recipient.
had to be present.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. With the help of a companion, he allegedly returned with the dead man's body. The newspaper reported they 100%.
Oh, he'd have to be present to actually change his pension thing. Oh, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Yeah,
Chris, help me with this guy.
yeah, I was just going to say. This sounds like a Chris and Jeff playing 100%.
Yeah.
Mike's driving us. Just
Hey,
stroll
Chris,
in.
grab this guy's arm. I'm going to get his pension.
We stroll in. You a foot and some change shorter than me. You got one arm way up here, the other. He's like hanging.
And his shoes are tied to our ankles.
Right? Oh, Jesus. But with the help of a companion, he allegedly returned with the dead man's body. The newspaper reported. Carlo Mayor Ken Murnan said allegations had left townspeople in shock. It's just mind-boggling to think that anyone could happen to do something like that. Apparently, Murnan had never seen Weekend at Bernie's 1, 2, or 3.
Exactly.
It's Baker's belief. It's like a Hitchcock movie. Well, Weekend at Bernie's was not a Hitchcock movie, my friend.
No.
They really did. At the end of the day, that's exactly what they did. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds exactly like a scene out of Weekend at Bernie's.
Mm-hmm.
And I know because I've seen that movie maybe 100,000 times. I love that movie.
Oh, and a story in other news. Let's come back from Ireland. This one was actually sent to me by one of our listeners,
Excellent.
Miss Jessica. Mike, you know Jess.
Yeah.
Jess got me banned on TikTok.
Nice.
But she sent me this story the other day, yesterday, I believe it was. Right over there by where she's at in PA, in Danville, Pennsylvania, a truck with over 100 monkeys crashes, and some of them were found missing. The truck carrying over 100 monkeys. And like I
Sounds
said,
like
I
the
do,
beginning
if
of
you
the
guys,
movie Outbreak.
if you guys send us news stories, I do give credit where credit's due. So this one came from Jess. So we appreciate that. But yeah, a truck carrying about 100 monkeys was involved in a crash on Friday in Pennsylvania. State police said authorities searched for at least 3 of the monkeys that appeared to have escaped the vehicle. The truck carrying the animals crashed with a dump truck in the afternoon in Montour County. I hope I said that right. Pennsylvania State Police Trooper uh, Andrei Pelachek, whatever, Yeah. Why, this doesn't even sound American.
Yeah,
Right?
Andrea, maybe? Andrea? I don't know.
maybe.
Maybe I'm so used to
Could
saying foreign names that I just fucked up the most simplest American name of all time.
be.
Her name's Andrea or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, the authorities, the, the truck was on its way to a lab. That's a good place for monkeys to be going. Outbreak, like you said, Jeffrey.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
what I said.
Weekend
It
at
sounds like the
Bernie's.
beginning of the movie
Story,
Outbreak.
story number one, we got Weekend at Bernie's. Story number two, it's Outbreak.
It's the Outbreak monkey.
But authorities have asked residents who might see the monkeys to call the state police and got the number for the
Fuck
state police.
that. I'm literally going, I got a free monkey, folks. If I see one of those monkeys running around, that motherfucker's going in my basement. I'm keeping it.
And Wednesday, we
I'm
show up
gonna
to do
love
the
it
show.
and hug it and call his name Fred.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Wednesday, when we do the show, half of Jeff's face was eaten off by a damn monkey.
Bullshit, the other motherfucker sit right on my shoulder. Like, I got new co host, folks.
All
Call
right.
him Bob. This
But it
is our
says-
pilot Bob.
Let me introduce everybody to Bob. But yeah, it says it's unclear if any people or animals were hurt in the accident. Yes. 3 to 4 monkeys have escaped and are now running around Pennsylvania. So
Read that.
Oh my god.
no fucking way. So sneaky too. City of Victoria, BC, British Columbia, canceled an emergency preparedness meeting to discuss how to deal with snow, and it was canceled because it was
It was snowing. There's a Twitter feed.
That sounds like something that you would hear from the South. Like
In-
Mike and I
believe it or
both
not,
live in
Georgia.
South
There's
Carolina.
a Twitter feed called Scan BC.
Oh
and
my
it's
god!
all shit like that. And holy shit, that's hilarious.
Mhm.
We did a couple of the very beginning episodes where I brought up things from Scan BC, like the guy, wasn't it the kid getting caught in a convertible couch?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was the fire department was called because a 7-year-old child was stuck in a convertible couch.
No, that
Does
story
does
was
not
just-
Canada just sound so much fun?
yeah.
'Cause it's
That
always
story
shit like that.
legit sounds like something out of the South, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, Mike and I both lived in South Carolina. I think Mike's originally from South Carolina, right?
No.
So, oh really?
I'm originally from Denver, Colorado, actually.
Oh really? I
Okay,
didn't know.
so you know Cole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm born in
Yeah.
the Swedish Medical Center.
There you go. Well, either way, we both live in South Carolina,
Avalanches.
so we know how they treat that.
Avalanches.
Yeah, when it gets below 50 degrees.
Right?
Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
There was a couple
They're
times
all
that they
dressed
closed
up like
school down.
Eskimos. It's the funniest thing you ever see.
They closed school down there because it was too cold, and the low was
Yeah.
like 36.
Yeah.
Wasn't storm, wasn't raining, nothing. It was just too cold to go to school.
There's a guy at work. He's from Louisiana, I think, and this is like his first winter up here. And he asked the question like, "So when do they close plants down for bad weather?" And I told him, I was like, "Dude, I've been up here for like 13 years. They have yet to close anything down because of any kind of weather, no matter what." And he's like, "Well, shit, down south, they start closing everything down as soon as they get a couple flakes." I was like, "Well, yeah, that's down south.
Yeah,
You're up north here now, boy.
I don't know if you.
You're up north now."
we're gonna get
Chris-
a couple feet and still be at work.
Well, Chris, I don't know if you remember this, but back in 1990, and I remember it was 1990 when this happened, everything got shut down in Ohio. Well, in my area of Ohio, anyways, Mansfield area, because of an ice storm.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
it was
later than 90.
and it was in '90 because I was 10, and my dad The only accident my dad
I
has been
remember
in,
when it happened.
but my
There was
the only car accident my dad has been in
It was a bad ice storm.
he actually put his work truck in a ditch.
yeah, I was gonna say, there was an ice storm that came through and
That's the only time they really shut stuff down.
like a really bad one. Like we shut down, and it was like it was oh it was when my ex wife was pregnant with my oldest daughter, and we had a really bad ice storm that came through. It was like 6 inches of ice, and then there was
Mm-hmm.
snow on top of it. And that was what 2000 something.
Yeah,
I do remember that one. I probably remember the one in '90, but I just didn't care enough.
I
But I
remember the one
that,
in '90 more
that
than
one
any.
because
It like the entire city of Mansfield was without power for 3 days.
yeah. Yeah, everybody was without power. We had a generator, so we had power. It was crazy because we were getting ready to move into our apartment. So while they were finishing it up, we were staying with my older sister, and that came through. And my brother-in-law and I, we had the generator all hooked up, and then you didn't go anywhere. You didn't drive
Yeah,
anywhere unless you had
they
like
literally there
MCTs and
was
stuff like
the
that.
only people were out were repair guys and emergency vehicles.
And was
Because
all
I
the
think my dad
eggs,
had
milk,
about
and bread gone?
75. My dad had like 75 people calling about frozen pipes. It was bad.
Was all the eggs, milk, and bread gone?
No, no, because it
Because
was an
I
overnight
swear,
thing. It was like an overnight thing. It happened overnight, and they
because I
literally on the
swear
radio
it's
this morning.
like I swear it's like whenever they do a snow day, it's like National French Toast Day, because like
Yeah, right.
that everything's gone. Just the eggs, just the milk, the bread. Everything else is there.
That's
You
weird.
know. Yeah. I don't
But
know where.
I mean,
I don't
you're
know.
also talking about in the United States when COVID hit, everybody ran out of fucking toilet paper. I still don't get that one. I
Well, it's
I
because
did.
no. Well, we're not going to touch on COVID. That's
It
we
doesn't
could
make
spend
sense to me. Why
months.
toilet paper?
But I mean, we're not going to hit on COVID. They just. I'm trying to read what Sneaky Tooth said. Driving a new bus in Indiana, the oil field couldn't see road, was pushing snow with a bumper guy. Sitting behind me kept saying we should stop because it's too dangerous and need to wait for a plow to come by. This goes on 5 to 10 minutes, and a guy sitting 2 rows back told him shut up because I was giving him a ride to the plow so he could clear the